Join us as we travel to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, camp in Avon, North Carolina, and take a ferry to Ocracoke Island and more.
The only thing between our camper and the beach is going to be some sand dunes, so we're really excited to be so close to the beach with our Airstream. Puppies are excited. You want to go to the beach? Anyway, that's our next stop, so we'll see you there. A little more. Stop. All right.
Good?
Yeah, you're on there.
Perfect, man.
I'm going to check the level. Looks. It looks level to me. Huh? It looks level to me. What do you think?
Perfect. It's right on the money.
All right.
Sweet. Yeah, there's Dave. Looks like it. The other side's chalked up pretty good.
Yeah, all right. You also have the other chalks you need to put between the tires.
Yeah, the next shot. That's a better spot than that one. Just test the power out. Don't want to get too far set up. Alrighty. Where's the on button right here? Yeah, we got power. I just don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves.
We just got here and we got set up. We went to the food line, got some hot dog buns. We're making a quick hot dog dinner, having chili. This is a really yummy brand. And we're gonna have some sauerkraut with it as well. And ketchup and mustard, of course. Quick, yummy dinner.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Push.
I want everything on mine. So I'm having hot dog, sauerkraut, chili, mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup. The whole 9 yards.
What do we have there?
Let me take a bite. So yummy.
Are you ready to check out the beach? I know it's night, but it's still a great time to go to the beach for a quick walk into the wet sand after the storm. The storm just finished. There's lightning way far away in the sky, kind of close to the moon it looks like, but you can barely see it every now and then. And the ocean smells wonderful.
There's the pier right there.
Right next to the fishing pier, the Avon fishing pier, is right to the left. Check out the lightning in the sky to the left of the moon. It was such a beautiful view to look at the moon over the ocean with the lightning in the sky like that. Here's a couple photos of our campsite and setup. We didn't have the awning out yet, but we just wanted to get a good picture of the camper with the truck. Here's the other side. You can see the sand dunes right behind us. And just on the other side of that sand dune is the beach. Take a quick walk with us from the campsite straight to the beach. It was such a short walk. This campground is great because of its location and the fact that it has full hookups. So we really liked camping there. They also have a nice clean place to shower if you don't want to use the shower and bathrooms in your camper. Here's the Avon Pier on the left. You can go up there, buy fishing gear, or check out the pier. But we were eager to get to the beach. So take a walk with us.
Wow. It is pretty empty.
Yeah. Most people coming to this parking lot are going to the pier to fish and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not even sure that's a beach access parking lot.
probably not.
I think it's private property. So you don't get many people right here.
That's nice. Let's see puppy paws. Hey, come on.
Look at the water. You like the ocean, buddy?
Want to go again? Come on. Let's go again. Come on, come on. Good boy, good boy. Don't be scared. See? It's okay.
You scaredy cat. You scaredy cat. All right.
Well, that...
Come join us at the beach while we sit and relax and listen to those waves crash and watch the surfers surf on them and enjoy that ocean breeze.
Hello.
Hey.
Are you enjoying your beach time?
Yep. Just relaxing.
I'm really loving this. This beach is so nice. Very few people, big waves, surfers to watch, and a nice fishing pier if you want to fish.
Like a sandbar goes out right here. The beach is not a good place for it.
We got the yellow flag up now.
Was that new?
Caution.
Enjoy. Yep, you get out of here.
Look how crooked and warped it is.
I'm sure it didn't used to be crooked.
Oh my
What
goodness.
happens when you build here on sand? Sand be shifted. Here be creepy.
Next up, we're checking out the Avon Motel. That's about a mile down from the campsite. So if you have anyone coming to visit you while you're camping, like we did, then this is a affordable option for people to come and hang out with you. They have rooms, like motel rooms, but they also have cottages as well, and it's pretty close to the beach. So although it is affordable and it's a nice spot, and you don't have to book it for a full week, those are all the great things about this motel. And it's a pretty quiet area, but I wouldn't say it's in great condition. You can tell it's old. Even though it is older, it's still a place that I'm sure my daughter would be willing to stay again. She didn't seem to mind it. And the most important point is that it is an affordable place right next to the beach. However, she did not like that the windows did not have anything dark to cover them, so the sun came in at 6 a.m. and woke her and her baby up. She was unhappy about that one. I assume this motel is pet friendly. I did see people walking their dogs over there close to that patio that you can see. There's a big patio where you can picnic. I did look on their website, couldn't verify that they are pet friendly. However, Bring Fido says they are, that you can bring 2 dogs of any size for an additional fee of $30 per pet per night. After the motel, we decided to go sightseeing. We went rolling down towards the bottom part of Hatteras Island to the town of Buxton, which is the location of the Cape Hatteras lighthouse. We were going to go check it out. And you can see footage here, so why don't you join us for this little tour of Buxton and the lighthouse. Unfortunately, the lighthouse was covered in scaffolding and you weren't able to take a tour, but you could still kind of see it. What's interesting about the Cape Hatteras lighthouse is that it used to be at a different location and they moved it. And you can check out the old location of where it was, but we didn't have time to check it out that day. But that's a good thing for you to do if you're wanting to see the history of the place. So the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse protects one of the most hazardous sections of the Atlantic coast. The currents force southbound ships into a dangerous 12-mile-long sandbar called Diamond Shoals. Hundreds and possibly thousands of shipwrecks in this area have given it the reputation as the graveyard of the Atlantic. I recently got that passport book when we were in Yorktown on our last trip, and now I get to stamp it here for visiting Cape Hatteras and also Ocracoke Island. I knew I was going to go the next day or two to Ocracoke, so I went ahead and stamped it there because I don't think they have a stamp at Ocracoke. At least I didn't see one when I was there. Check out this cool replica of the lens from the lighthouse. Next up, this is a place between Avon and Buxton, and it's on the sound side of Highway 12, and it's called Kite Point. It is a very shallow area right on the sandbar that you can go out and kayak or let the kids play safely. You just got to be careful not to go out towards the edge where it drops off really steeply after 75 feet of walking out. So it's a huge sandbar to play on, and people are flying kites and riding on those kites, windsurfing, all kinds of stuff here. Kayaking, paddleboarding, you name it. It looks like such a fun place, and we really wanted to go and hang out there. We just didn't have enough time. If you've been here and you want to tell us what you did there, drop us a comment and let us know. Also, I recommend looking up Kite Point in the Outer Banks and see if you can find out more information about it. Who's ready for ice cream? I know I am. So delicious.
Thank you. Have a good one.
We went to this place called Cups and Cones a couple of times while we were there. It was so delicious. The boys couldn't wait to get home and steal Mama's bed for a nap time.
We're waiting in line to get on the ferry. It's like 8 lanes of traffic here.
Yeah, we're going down.
We could not wait for this ferry ride to be over with, even though it was very scenic to look at. It was just way too hot for all of us. The ferry ride there took just over 60 minutes in the scorching heat. We weren't able to get out of the truck because the truck was too tight on both sides, so we just had to sit there and take the heat. waited about 30 minutes or so to catch the ferry back to Hatteras Island. And this ferry was smaller, but we had more space to get out of the vehicle. So everyone except for me and the dogs got out and went to the air-conditioned top of the boat. Lucky for me and the dogs though, or lucky for the dogs and I should say, there was a nice breeze that came through and we were right on the edge of the ferry, so the breeze felt great and it was such a nice relaxing ride going back. Way better than the first one. Once we got back to Avon, we were starving, so we went to the Mad Crabber restaurant, and it was about a 30-minute wait or so. Once we got in, the seating was very casual, the restaurant was decorated nicely, they sell t-shirts. However, their food really wasn't that great, and they snuck in some hidden fee for a large party, even though there was only 4 adults and 1 child. We ended up tipping on top of the 20% fee they charged us for the large crowds, because they snuck in that fee without telling us.
Just wanted to go over some of the souvenirs that we picked up while we were in Avon. We got this really nice terry cloth beach towel that can go over seats and be used as a drying towel. It says Avon Pier on it. It's really big and nice. Probably keep that in the truck for when it's needed. And this thing I actually got from the Food Line grocery store, but isn't it so nice? It's a cooler bag with the wild horses on it that says, "Wild horses couldn't keep me away." You know, it's so nice there. And then when I went to the lighthouse on Cape Hatteras, they were working on it and they had scaffolding all over it, so we couldn't really do anything with it except buy some souvenirs and take a look from the outside. And I got this nice bag there when I was shopping. And of course, a pen to go with all my other pens I've been collecting from my pen board, which I'm going to show you. Look here. It is right here. That's the collection I've got going so far. So, and this is my sticker map of the state of Virginia. You can see I've got my state maps, state parks here on the map that I've been to so far. So we've got a lot more to add to that. I can't wait to get more. And I got a few t-shirts and hats, Christmas tree ornament like the other ones that we got of the lighthouse, and some stickers and more magnets and a patch. So, oh, here we go. Anyway, just wanted to show you all the neat things we found while we were shopping in Avon. I think Bailey's looking a little sad to be leaving the beach.
Yeah.
We're on our way home now from our few days that we took in Avon, North Carolina. We got to go to the beach. We went to Ocracoke Island and went to a restaurant, went to some souvenir shops, and that was about it. But it was nice and relaxing and good to see our family. So now we have to head home in this rainy mess. We got drenched while we were trying to hook up. And now it's really coming down hard right as we're about to cross the big bridges. Hopefully it stops. Look at this mess.
It rained so hard for the majority of our trip home. I thought there was going to be road flooding. Luckily there wasn't, and we made it home safe. To take a detour because there was a big accident that blocked one of the main roads. Ended up taking us a lot longer to get home than usual. Here we are getting gas when there was a break in. Here's the Great Decimal Swamp. It starts in northern North Carolina, and then most of it is in the southeast of Virginia in Suffolk area. It's a wildlife refuge and home to many critters. Thanks so much for watching our videos. We really appreciate it. Be sure to press that bell to stay in the loop of where we go next. If you like this, please press the like button and comment below and let us know. Y'all come back now.